know that 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and 43% are spending more than they make each month? Only 32% maintain a budget. Do you know how much you spend every month, and do you know how to make a budget for it? If not, let me show you how. The first thing you're going to need is a notebook and a pen. Now, I like to use 3 pieces of paper, so 4 sides. And on that first piece of paper, I like to put the month and the year at the top. And then right under that, I like to put the bills that we have that don't change. So like our rent is always $570, and then our phone bill is always the same. And then once I write those, right underneath, I like to write some different sections of what we're going to budget for the month. So groceries, I like to write that. I like to have an eating out section, etc., gas, and medical for any medicines that we might need. And then on that third page, I like to make a little section for our bank account. So every time that I stop at the bank, I update how much we have, and every time I add to our bank account, I like to update it. And then on the last page, my favorite page, I like to write what we accomplished for that whole month. So what we spent, what we saved, what we have in the bank at the end of the month. And then I do like to add a little section for if we were over budget in anything. So I like to do that. And then it gives me something to work on if I was over budget in anything. And then back to that third page, that's where I put our actual budget for the month. I like to put a little post-it note on that page, and then again at the top I write the month and the year, and then all of our budgeting categories. So we have what we give back to God, we have our groceries, our eating out, our gas, our electric, all of our different categories. And then I do like to make a little section on that note for what we made for that whole month. And yeah, so here is another flashback of what it looks like finished. I do want to add a couple things. For your first month, just write down everything that you spend. When I started out budgeting, I didn't even have the categories. I just wrote down every time I made a purchase, every time I bought something, I just wrote it down in the book. I like categories because it helps me kind of see what I'm overspending in. If I'm a couple hundred over in groceries, okay, I'll work on that next month. If I'm over budget and eating out, which that's usually the problem, then I need to work on that. So for that first month, just write down everything you spend. And don't worry about overspending. The point of that first month is to find out how much you usually spend and how much you, on average, would spend in every category. The next video I'm going to make is going to be how to make a budget that helps you save money and that works for you.